Are new stamp duty rules good news for home buyers? Hello, I'm Dominic Walker. Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, Luciana Curti is an associate solicitor within JMW's real estate residential department. There's been some changes to stamp duty recently, Luciana. What's happened?
Yes, there is. So from the 23rd of September 2022, the government made some changes to the stamp duty rules and sums that we pay to benefit buyers. So before, whereas the nil rate band was 125,000, this has now been increased to 250,000. So essentially, if you're a first-time buyer, if you're moving home, you don't pay anything, you don't pay any stamp duty on anything up to £250,000. And then further reliefs and benefits for first-time buyers is where stamp duty was not payable for first-time buyers on anything up to 300,000. That's now been increased to 425,000, thereby giving first-time buyers a little bit more room to play with. And likewise, whereas the maximum purchase value for first-time buyers, where they could benefit from reliefs before, was capped at £500,000. This has now been increased to £625,000. So the idea was to just bring in stamp duty reliefs across the board that could benefit the majority of those involved. It does benefit those who are purchasing additional property, although they are still liable for the 3% surcharge.
Now, there may be some of us who are aware of stamp duty and that it's a consideration when buying a property, but don't fully understand it. What is stamp duty, Luciana?
So stamp duty is a tax levied by the government on any property purchases. So anything up to 250,000, you don't pay. Anything over, you do pay. So it's just the land property tax payable by anyone who is purchasing property in the UK.
And it sounds from what you say like it's good news for buyers then. What does it all mean, this new rules?
So the reason the rules are brought in is to essentially support the housing market, reduce costs for buyers. It's essentially been an attempt to combat difficulties that buyers have encountered recently due to rising mortgage rates, which is obviously making it harder across the board for both buyers and sellers who are wanting to sell and buy their properties. And what they hope is that the changes mean that where people are making a saving in stamp duty, they can then spend that money to increase their deposits, thereby potentially securing better mortgage rates because they're having to borrow less.
And how can you and the team here at JMW help anybody who wants to buy a property?
So here at JMW, we've got a great residential team. We work across all areas of property, whether you're a first-time buyer, whether you're moving home, whether you're a property investor. We're very familiar with the stamp duty rules, whether you're a first-time buyer, again, whether you're sort of adding to your property portfolio, and how these rules can benefit you. So if you are looking to purchase anything, then do get in touch. We're more than happy to help. We've got a specialist team here to deal with essentially any property needs that you might have.
Luciana, thank you so much for your insight. And if you'd like to contact Luciana, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, hints and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.